Oh, hey guys, guess who won the skeleton beauty contest? Nobody. What's going on, guys? My name is James, or ThnxCya, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod spotlight. And today we are going to be taking a look at the fantastic Gravestones mod. So yeah, although the title of this video may suggest something dark and ominous, it's actually a really good mod that has a ton of great unique content. And it's not simply just one of those mods that introduces like a gravestone when you die or anything. It's much more complex than that, and there are some really awesome bits for me to show you. So we're going to start off small, we're going to start off with the basic stuff, and then we're going to move on to some of the more elaborate sort of customized structures and spawning bits and pieces that happens later on. It's very cool. You may be thinking, what the hell is this? It's something very awesome. I shall show you that very soon indeed. However, we're going to start from this little small bit here first. We're going to get through some of the basic things, and then we're going to move on to the larger stuff. So, let's start here with the gravestones. Now, this is the very basics of this mod, and it's kind of, you know, where you start, really. But these blocks spawn at a player's death. So these are also randomly generating in the world. For example, there are some structures like graveyards, which we'll look at a little bit later on. But yeah, when you die, basically, one of these will spawn. Now, you can break these with a pickaxe, or you can break the ground underneath them, and you can move them around should you wish to do so. They also have a small percentage chance at night that they'll spawn zombies and skeletons, and in some specific conditions, they might also spawn pigmen and wither skeletons. So there is also a really cool feature with the ones that are randomly generated in the world, where you can actually destroy the grave and you will have the ability to gain some items. Now there is some kind of basic stuff like, you know, bones and rotten flesh. However, there are some specific special graves which are randomly generating, which contain loads of awesome loot, and I'm going to show you those a little bit later on. Well, I'm going to explain them. Hopefully I can find one. But yeah, okay, so moving on, we have these little fellows here. Now, these are actually graves that do appear when either your pet dog or your pet cat die. So it's quite gruesome. But yeah, these are like little statues that do spawn. So basically, the dog is like a gravestone and it spawns a tamed dog, but it also has a chance at night to spawn zombie dogs and skeleton dogs. And as well as that, with the cat, it has a chance to spawn zombie cats and skeleton cats, which I think are kind of cool. Let's check those out. So as you can see, we've got zombie dog here, zombie skeleton, zombie cat. So let's spawn the zombie dog first. Ooh, look at him. Oh god, no, send it to nice, quick. There we go. So I've already killed him, which is not ideal. There we go, fantastic. So have a look at this zombie dog here. Now, these mobs kind of have like specialist abilities. Basically, the zombie dog is stronger and faster like a dog. So its attack, it's kind of like, it attacks peaceful creatures like other dogs, cats, sheep, cows, pigs, and villagers. And when he kills a villager or a cat or a dog, they become a zombie too. So they kind of pass on that zombie infection when they kill something. So yeah, let's take a look at the skeleton dog. It's very cool looking indeed. I really like that one. And the skeleton dog, where is my thing? Oh, this is basically like a normal dog really, but it's not as strong. It's about half as strong. However, it is about twice as fast. So these are really fast moving basically. So if you look at this zombie cat. Look at you look evil. So this is much the same as the actual zombie dog itself. It will attack other you know, neutral things like, you know, chickens and villagers and dogs and cats, and then when they infect them, they will become zombies too. And yeah, these both have a chance, all four of these mobs, including the skeleton cat, which looks amazing. And there's a zombie. Oh no. So many zombies around. It's kind of creepy. But yeah, these all have a percentage chance of spawning from these things during night. Now, should I make it daytime and kill everything? No, I'll just leave it for now. Okay, so now these things are something else which is very cool, and it's basically, if you have a sword in your inventory, then when you die, there might be a 25% chance that it will be used as a gravestone. So these are gravestone sort of memorials to your actual sword themselves. So I think these are really cool, and you know, there's a 25% chance when you die that this will happen if you come back to where you perished. So yeah, very cool. Now, I think you might have noticed these things. They're quite big and they're pretty awesome. And these are basically memorials. Now, these are decorative blocks, but, you know, you can kind of they're basically like randomly generating. So I don't think you can craft these. However, you can find these randomly generating in your world, and you can also harvest them with a Silk Touch pickaxe, and you can move them around. Also, as well as that, you can actually buy these from an Undertaker. Now, this is a special new villager who lives in some of the villages. I'm going to find one of those a little bit later on. But yeah, you can use these statues for your house, basically. So this one here is like a big cross. That one there is an obelisk. So that's kind of cool, like out of white marble. That'd be really good for like building with marble and stuff. Very cool. I'm stuck on one of them. There we go. This here is like an angel. As you can see, the wings. This one is a villager, and this one is like a Steve statue. And this one here are two memorials to the dogs and the cats. So as you can see, it's a dog, it's a zombie dog. And there's a cat. And this one here is very special. This is actually one of the creeper statues. Now, unlike other memorials, this cannot be found in the world, and you can't buy it at an Undertaker. So basically, the only way to get this is it's dropped by a charged creeper when it dies. So you've got to wait until a creeper gets charged, and then you can do it. I think you can also find it in Catacombs, though. I need to double check that. I'm going to go and check with the Undertaker in a minute, and I'm also going to go and check one of the Catacombs. So yeah, this is basically like the basics of this mod. And there's also one more item that I forgot to show you, which is the Chisel. It's a craftable item, and it enables you to actually carve into gravestones. However, it's a little bit buggy at the moment, and it doesn't actually save the message. So I'm not going to show you that in this particular video, but yeah, in theory, that's what you're going to be able to do. So, I'm going to change it to daytime here again and burn everything. Right, so I want to show you this. So now we've kind of looked at the basics. This is one of the structures that randomly generates in your world. And this is a wither Catechu. So this is a huge structure which begins at the surface and then goes very deep underground. So the entrance is like a big graveyard with a mausoleum in the center, which is that kind of red thing there. And its true size is much bigger than it may seem, because this is a huge underground development. So there's lots of tunnels inside it, and there's also spawners and graves and traps and treasures. And at the end, you'll find a wither with like a guard nether portal kind of thing. We'll try and find one of those. So it's a very rare structure which can be generated only in the next biome. So it can only be generated in the plains, the forest, the jungle, the ice plains, and the taiga. I was very lucky to find one. These are apparently supposed to be very hard to get. And so beware, there is an ancient curse protecting it from any invaders. So this is one of the things that you'll find when you playing Minecraft. As well as that, there are also slightly smaller graveyards that do spawn sort of in and around NPC villages, but this is kind of like the big one, and this is probably like the coolest part of the mod in my opinion. It's awesome! So as you see, there's gravestones everywhere, and let's have a go at breaking some of these. See what we can do. So let's turn it into survival mode. Let's see what we get. Oh! So as you can see there, I broke one of them, and I got myself 3 bones and 2 rotten flesh, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, as many of these, you can break as many of these as you want, really. You can kind of gain some loot. Now, there are some kind of special gravestones in here, which are kind of rare to find, but they're actually different graves of different types of people. So you have the warrior grave, the miner's grave, the wizard's grave, the worker's grave, and the adventurer's grave. So they're in ascending order of chance. So the warrior's grave is the most common, and it contains almost full diamond, golden, or iron armor, and you also get a sword and a bow, and all warrior's graves use a sword as a gravestone. So, ooh, hang on. Oh, so we got a sword, but we didn't get very much else from that. Okay, that's interesting. You also get the miner's grave, which contains diamond, gold, or iron pickaxe, and some diamonds and emeralds, golds, or irons, redstone as well, and maybe some lazarite? Is that what? I don't know what that is. You also get a wizard's grave, which has a chance to find potions, enchanted books, and some potion ingredients. You have a worker's grave, which contains diamond, iron, and gold, axes or shovels, that kind of thing. And you have an adventurer's grave, which you actually find maps, clocks, and compasses, writable books, paintings, records, sticks, cookies, and peaceful creature eggs. So yeah, as you can see, there's so much stuff to find in these. It's just a case of basically exploring your world until you find one. Very, very cool indeed. Oh. There you go. I've got like a name tag from that one, which is kind of cool. What was that? Got another sword. So you can basically just wander around indefinitely and try your luck on all of these gravestones, and hopefully you'll find something kind of cool. But yeah, it's kind of up to you really to sort of keep looking around, and you know, trying to identify what's what, you know, and hopefully you'll get a bit lucky. So you know, it's kind of a bit chancy, and there isn't like a. Oh, there you go. See, I got something there. That was one of the. What would that have been? I'm not sure. That was one of the workers' graves. As you can see, I got an iron shovel and I got a bucket from it. So, yeah. If you're very lucky, you'll get a warrior's grave with all of the awesome, like, diamond armor. But if you're not lucky, you might get some clay. Alright, so I think I just broke blocks with a pick. I'm so sorry. But yeah, so we're actually going to take a look in one of these now. This is the Wither Catacomb, and this is like a super trap, basically, in this huge underground complex. And what we're going to do is grab ourselves some torches and just have a little look around, see what we can get. So, right. I'm going to go in creative mode, like survival mode, and yeah, I'm going to see how we do. If we die hideously, or if we're getting attacked, I'm going to swap into creative mode. Okay, I'll swap it straight away. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a tour as to what you can expect down here. It's basically a huge underground complex which contains a load of loot, and it contains a load of chests. And it's really good loot as well. It's not just kind of like your generic loot. Get out the way! Get out the way! What the hell is going on here? So there's something behind here. I kind of want to see what it is. So this is like a huge mess of spider spawners. And this thing is kind of big. I don't think I'll be able to show you like the whole thing. It's just so massive. So I might do a little jump cut and see if I can actually get into the center of it to kind of show you what it's about. But yeah, just giving you a bit of a flavor as to what you'll expect. You'll find these, they're on different layers as well, I believe. And as you can see, there's also new spawners in here. So you have spawners which do spawn those sort of zombie and those skeleton dogs, that kind of thing. And as well as that, you also have the gravestones in here as well, which should on occasion, oh, there we go, contain some different loot. So as you can see, I got a magma cream, and I, for some reason, got an enchanted book from somewhere, which is a-okay awesome. Do you see that? Ooh, look, look. Aha, so as I was kind of not too sure of, these statues do actually spawn in catacombs. This is like the super creeper. And as like a sort of a shrine outside your house, I think that's pretty damn awesome. You can harvest this with a silk touch pick, should you wish to do so. So yeah, very cool. There's a sword here with some pantaloons, which I got. So there you go. It's a really good source of, you know, gear and stuff as well, I guess. So, you know, you can kind of use that as and wish. Ooh, we're going down. We're going down to Graveyard Town. Alright, so as you can see, I'm kind of giving you a little bit of a flavour as to what you can expect down here. Loads of mobs and loads of chests with loads of loot. You're going to have to pretty much stock up on a lot of gear if you're going to come down here. It's pretty hostile, but yeah, it's kind of awesome nonetheless. So I'm going to do a quick little jump cut here, and we're going to go and try and find the middle of this, and I'll meet you guys back very, very soon. Alright, so we aren't there just yet, but I came across this room and I thought it was so cool. It's like a villager-lined corridor, which I thought was awesome. I really wanted to show you it. Also, on my travels, I've found like traps with potions and stuff. So basically, you'll walk through the line, and then it will like fire a load of poisonous potions and stuff at you, which I thought was really, really awesome. So yeah, I don't know if this is the actual... Oh no, there's nothing here. Dead end. God damn it. Alright, I'll keep looking, and I'll meet you guys back in a sec. Okay, so after about half an hour of searching around this place, I think I'm actually going to have to admit defeat, because, oh man, this place is so big. I've been everywhere, and everywhere I've been has been a new area, and I still haven't quite found, like, the end goal. I found so much loot, it is absolutely insane. I found, you know, chests, and I found diamond swords in the ground that have given me like diamond chest plates and enchanted, no, not enchanted, but you know, diamond swords and diamond boots. I've also raided a load of you know, potion dispensers, which have given me an absolute ton of instant damage and harming and poison potions, but I just cannot find this last room. So I think I'm gonna have to finally admit defeat after looking for so long. I'm really sorry I couldn't show you this in this particular video. However, what it basically is a final room which has a nether portal in it, and it's actually guarded by a wither. So if you think you can do better than me and you know, try and find this room, please feel free to download it and give it a go, and yeah, tell me how you do. But anyway, I've got one more thing that I actually want to show you, which is in one of the NPC villages, and it's the actual Undertaker itself. So yeah, I'm going to do a quick little jump cut. I'm going to go and find a village, go and find an Undertaker, and I shall meet you back there. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, so I actually went around like 4 villages in the survival world, and none of which actually had the buildings that I was looking for. So I thought, god damn it, I really want to show you what I'm kind of talking about. So I went to Super Flat, and the first village I found was absolutely perfect, which is just complete, you know, that's the look of the draw, I guess. But yeah, yeah, this is one of the villages that you would particularly expect to find an Undertaker in. So as you can see, there's actually one of these monuments in the middle of it, just randomly generating. But what the building will look like is you'll actually walk through here. And as well as that, the smaller structures found are these little graveyards here. Now, these kind of spawn in and around NPC villages, and you can break them, and they drop stuff. These tend to normally drop a little better stuff, I think, it seems, maybe. Not too sure, but I've got some pretty decent items in there. A couple of axes, a couple of picks, etc. So that's kind of cool. Of course, you want to look for those diamond swords if possible, because those are going to drop the best gear. But yeah, this guy is the Undertaker, and this is kind of his house. So you can kind of see there's a few gravestones here, which you can't actually get anything from. He's not got a chest inside, but what happens is when you actually talk to him, hello, sir, ta-da! He'll actually sell the different sort of structures. So let's actually just grab a load of emeralds. Where are you? Where are you, emeralds? Yes! And let's see if the actual things does change at all. I'm not too sure. Is this... Yeah, I think this guy must just sell the actual obelisks. However, I think each Undertaker actually sells a different item. So, you know, when you find these guys, you can use these. Ooh, there's a sword. Ah, I've missed. Ooh, very good. And, you know, you can buy the different items from him. So, yeah, I think that's about it for this particular video. I do hope you guys enjoyed it. This has been the the Gravestones mod, and it's very, very cool. It's a huge, you know, developed sort of survival-based mod, loads of awesome sort of mausoleums and dungeons and stuff with loads of awesome loot, a lot of cool stuff, a great way to get items, and yeah, just a really, really cool mod. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. Incidentally, if this is the first time you've ever seen any of my stuff, my name is James, or ThnxCya, and if you'd like to see some more, please consider subscribing to my channel or checking out some more of my content. If you do, I really hope you dig it. Also, if you enjoyed this video and you like this mod, please leave a like on the video. That would be really awesome. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. It has been a pleasure. As always, thanks, and see ya!